Valley Skycam showing the beautiful blues and oranges on the horizon as we head into the evening. Very quiet here across the Southern Valley, and temperatures, while not as warm as this weekend, we're still well above average for this time of year. And in fact, we are still at 31 degrees with average highs being in the low 20s. We'll take it. Wind from the east-southeast at 9 miles per hour. But looking across the region, you can look into northwest Minnesota, north central Minnesota, teens there where you see the pinks. Also, northeast North Dakota, less than balmy for sure. That cool pool of air stretches all the way south along the Highway 2 corridor for Grand Forks and Thief River Falls as well. 34 in Fergus Falls, Gwinner at 30, and it is 27 this hour in Jamestown. We do have a few high clouds working their way over the northern Red River Valley, but a bigger mass of clouds just north of Williston and Minot this hour, and it's about the only weather concern as we head into the latter portion of the day. But as we glide toward the weekend before Christmas and Christmas itself, we have a double-barreled low-pressure system off the Pacific Northwest here and some unsettled weather making landfall on the West Coast. And we will see some things changing as we go toward the high travel weekend. Here's a look at your forecast for this evening. There'll be a chance of some increasing clouds as we go through the evening hours. And overnight, we'll see temperatures stabilize as a result of these clouds radiating heat back down to the ground, so we don't cool off much more than we are right now. 20 south, and you may even see a degree or two of warming in some of our northern counties to get your terrific Tuesday started. Going through the early hours of the day, the clouds stay stapled over Minnesota, but some sunshine out west. We'll have places like Minot and out towards Maddock, near 40-degree readings there. That stretches down into the James River Valley as well. Low 30s for your lunch hour here in the FM and Grand Forks areas. A nice warm-up in the afternoon for northwest Minnesota with temperatures near 30 as opposed to teens, and another near 40-degree day here in the FM area. So indeed, fairly mild weather continues as we head towards midweek. Hour-by-hour forecast at 7 in the morning when the kids are waiting for the bus. It'll be in the low 20s, ramping up through the 30s and to 40 degrees in the early afternoon. And south winds persistent. A quiet evening is in store as well. Your hometown forecast, much of eastern North Dakota will be in that 35 to 40 degree range, and western Minnesota closer to the freezing point as we take care of a little bit more of that snowpack across the region. Now, as we go through the work week, Wednesday still looks quiet, but we'll pause it with a chance of some sprinkles of rain and maybe mixing with a few flakes of snow in the far north. Pretty insignificant weather maker, but it does bring a pool of cool air over us as we go into Thursday and Friday. And then heading into the weekend, we'll have another chance of some snow making its way in from the west coast, and that's the weekend before Christmas. So we may have some slippery conditions on area roads. Here is another beautiful shot at our skyline. Paul capturing this Campbell, Minnesota sunset. Thanks for sharing your photo. Now the numbers. As we go through Tuesday and Wednesday, both very mild. Can't rule out those sprinkles of rain or mixed precipitation up north. Pretty insignificant as far as amounts go. Thursday, cooler. Friday, not bad. Late Friday into Saturday, a dash of snow. And then another chance on Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. But look at the temperatures heading back towards normal by Christmas Eve. All in all, it's not a bad forecast. It does not look like these are significant weather makers. Some of us will see some measurable snow, though, and we'll keep you up to date on the latest on that.
Yeah, we haven't had a string of, quote, normal temps in a while, right?
And I, for one, have been okay with that.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm also okay with announcing today's Village Insight.